So you want to be a manga artist or a comic book artist? Well, I got some bad news for you guys. Got some bad news, sorry to say. And this chart here is going to explain why. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Hello, guys. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell right there so that you can get notifications every time I upload a video. Okay? Enjoy. Welcome to Andy Art TV. This is your boy Andy Matrix, where I talk about anime, movies, video games, geek culture, and Japanese culture. And today we are going to talk about the work schedule of a manga artist. And I am here at beatcomics.com. Well, comicsbeat.com. Right, and on this website they have the schedule of a manga artist, and I'm gonna go ahead and click on it to show you guys. And you know, a lot of these manga artists, they get paid really good money. Many times, usually, much better than comic book artists. But with that comes an incredible amount of work that they have to put in. See, a lot of people want to get into the field of comic books, manga, and all that stuff. But when it comes down to it, the amount of work that you have to put into it to be really good and then to sell and make money, it's tremendous, right? So this schedule here is for Shibashi Hiroshi, which is the manga the manga author of Maru. I've never read the manga, but we're just gonna look at his work schedule and how it works. Right, so it's from Monday to Sunday. We're gonna start here on Monday, and if you see the blue here, the blue color is when he's working on thumbnails, rough drafts, and something called nemu. Nemu is basically Japanese for rough drafts. So the rough draft here is in blue. He works from 1 in the morning all the way to 5 in the morning on the rough draft. The gray is the time that he sleeps. So he's sleeping. So he sleeps for 2 hours on Monday. The yellow means basically like eating time, lunch, breakfast, dinner, right? So at 8 in the morning he has breakfast. He goes back to working on the rough drafts from 9 in the morning all the way till 6 p.m. Wow. And then the orange here means that he's meeting up with his editor. So at 7 to 8 he meets up with his editor, and they start talking about what needs to be, editing the rough draft. Right, so that's Monday, and then we go to Tuesday. So from 1 in the morning all the way to 5 again, he's working on the rough draft. He meets with his editor at 6 in the morning, and then he sleeps for the gray here. He sleeps for 7 hours from 8 in the morning all the way till 2 p.m., getting some sleep. At 3 o'clock, he eats most likely, dinner or lunch. And then the green here, the green means working on the cover. So the green here, he's working on the cover page, of the manga. I believe it's the manga or the cover page for that chapter, right? Because mangas are serials. They're released, as a series. So he's coloring and making the cover page, right? And then he eats lunch or dinner late at night, and then goes back to work on the cover. He works on the cover from looks like 10 p.m. all the way till 2 in the morning. Goes to sleep at 3 in the morning, and from 3 in the morning he sleeps all the way till 9 in the morning. At 10 o'clock, eats breakfast, and then they see the red here. This red color here. That means these are the hours that his manga assistants. So time that assistants are helping. So his assistants work from 11 in the morning all the way to 6 p.m. They eat at 7, and then all the way from 9 o'clock p.m. on a Wednesday they work all the way to 5 in the morning. So these are really long hours, right? And then the mangaka goes to sleep at 5 in the morning, wakes up at 9. So he only has 5 hours of sleep. Wow. On Thursday, so if you look at Thursday and Friday, he only gets 5 hours of sleep on these 2 days. And then the entire, all this red area here, these are the hours that him and his assistants that are helping him on the manga are working. So it's a lot of work, guys. I mean, it's incredible. So these are, wow, from early in the morning, from 1 in the morning to 5, and then from 11 in the morning all the way till 11 p.m. at night, and then they keep working all the way to 4 or 5 in the morning the next day. Go back to sleep at 6 p.m. Sleep for 5 hours only. Wake up, have breakfast, and then all the way till Saturday they work up until 6 p.m. No, excuse me, 6 in the morning, all the way till Saturday from Friday. That's basically they're working like 18 hours a day with lunch and breakfast in between. 18 hours a day. That's crazy. That is crazy hours, guys. 18-hour days. And then on Saturday he gets more sleep. So it looks like he gets his 7 hours of sleep here. And then on Saturday he spends 3 hours on Saturday. It says free time not spent working on the comic, on the manga, right? So Saturday he spends 3 hours here in the white area. So I'm guessing he spends time with his family, his wife, or if he even has time to have a wife, right? His daughter, his friends. I don't know, what's he gonna do? Play some PlayStation in between. Like, look, if I had this much work, I would not be working. I would not be playing any kind of video games. I would want to go outside or something, And then on Saturday night at 7, he meets up with his editor again. And then after he meets up with his editor, he goes back to working on the rough draft for the next chapter. And he works from basically 10 p.m. all the way to the next day at 1 in the morning. Goes to sleep, gets 7 hours of sleep on Sunday. Wakes up at 9 p.m. 9 in the morning. And then rinse and repeat, and we're back over here Monday. This is a crazy schedule. So manga artists, they work some hard schedules, man. Look, if I only get 5 hours of sleep or 2 hours of sleep on Monday, I will start throwing punches. I will throw a tantrum, And this is why a lot of manga artists, they sit down for hours and hours and hours, and they don't get enough exercise. These people have a lot of health issues, and I am going to talk about, now that we're mentioning health issues, I'm going to talk about our good friend here, Kentaro Miura, who recently passed away in May 5th of 2021, recently passed away at age 54. They never really, they said that he died of some like aortic, what was it? If we go to Anime News Network, he passed away of acute aortic dissection, right? And I think a lot of manga artists do have a lot of health problems, but they just don't talk about it, right? They just don't talk about it because they don't want the audience to know what they're going through. Like the human body is not meant to be sitting 8 hours a day, sitting down for hours. It takes a toll on your health. It really does. And I think this was part of Miura's health again. And I'm just doing an educated guess here. This is just an educated guess, and I'm not trying to put him down or anything, but really just trying to explain the life of a manga artist. The life of a manga artist. It's not easy to do all this work while sitting down and basically sacrificing your health. For this dream. So we really gotta, this is one of the reasons why I like to spend money on things. I like to spend money on anime and manga, subscribe to Crunchyroll, buy a manga, spend money on it, because it helps these artists. They put a lot of work, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in this, and their health is also at risk, So this is just, I wanted to make this video to show you guys the reality of being a manga artist. So for those of you out there that want this to be part of your job, if this is the lifestyle that you want, really think about it. Really think about it, because this is not for everybody. Not everybody can work 8 hours, it's 12, 16-hour days like this. I know I can't. I can't. It's a little too much for me. And I would feel as though I don't have enough time to enjoy my life, you know? But again, this is, being an artist is not for everybody. So, really support your favorite manga artists. These people work a lot, and the best that we can do as the consumer is just really, pay for things. Pay for that manga. Buy the physical copy or the digital copy. Do not download it illegally. Pay for, get a Crunchyroll subscription, a Netflix subscription. It helps pay for the the studios that animate this stuff. And I hate to be all preachy here, but I care. I care about these people because, I consume their content, and especially after what happened with Kentaro Miura. For the longest time, it was said that he has some kind of health problem that he was going through. And it was, they never really revealed as to what it was. But I mean, looking at the schedule of a manga artist, it looks like a lot of manga artists, they don't really take good care of their health. And I mean, it kind of sucks, but the least we can do is just, support their artwork. And yeah, that is it for this video, guys. Hey, what is up, everybody? Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you can get notifications for future videos. And check out the blog, andyarttv.com, where I talk about anime, video games, movies, geek culture, and Japanese culture. Make sure to follow on Twitter. Like this video and comment below. Your thoughts are important. This is Andy Matrix. Thank you for watching, everybody. See you in the next video. Godspeed.